as oceans collide. From the moon grows the sun, and I rest in my breath with no name and no one. The silence of the sound and the color of the night, and the sound from the thought, and the thought from the light.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Sita.
Hello? Who are you? May I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for Sita Patel.
Sita? There's no Hindu goddess here. We're Muslim.
Who's the woman?
Oh, that's my mother. Her name's Zara. My name is Zia. They call me Z.
Oh, Z, that's a nice name.
Thank you.
Z, can you, I'll show you a photograph. Maybe you would recognize the lady here.
I love photographs. We have so few. Oh, she looks so beautiful. I can see that she's preparing for her marriage.
Her marriage?
Yes. Can you not tell? Look, she has henna painted on the fingertips of her hands. But, you know, it's quite odd that they've taken the photograph without her entire hands being painted. Don't you think so?
Maybe it was not her marriage then.
Oh, of course it was. I can see it in her eyes. She looks so beautiful.
Her eyes? What's wrong with them?
There's nothing wrong with her eyes, Sudhi. She just looks so beautiful. Can you not tell?
Okay, if you say.
Okay.
Maybe can you ask your mother?
Oh, no. My mother cannot speak.
Cannot speak.
No, sorry.
Okay, then come here. Let's look at this photograph together.
Okay.
Maybe you could... Wait a minute. This looks remarkably like you.
Like me?
Yes,
No.
almost exactly. See?
I don't recognize this henna pattern design. I've never seen it before.
Well, probably because this was taken long ago.
Really? When was it taken?
It was perhaps 15 years ago.
Then it definitely can't be me. I'm only 14 years old. But you know, it's quite odd that they would have taken the photograph without her entire hands being painted. Don't you think so?
बेटी क्या कर रही हो? Who is this?
Let me introduce myself. I am here as a part of the recovery effort of the women abducted during partition.
क्या बात कर रहे हो? The war ended long ago.
Yes, the war ended. But the women who were stolen have not been returned.
Huh? Stolen?
Yes, you have an abducted woman. And we have confirmed the identification. I have the proofs.
Abducted?
Let me give you the details, sir. A Hindu woman, approximately 15 years ago, during the partition of India and Pakistan.
अबे यार, can't you see? We're Muslim here.
And I have a photograph here, who looks remarkably like this young lady.
Wait, we're Muslim. Look.
Is that supposed to mean anything? That means nothing. Please give her over.
How can you be so sure?
Maybe you should ask your neighbors. They were not so neighborly.
Haramzadeh! Those bastards! Because the woman they stole were taken back. They harbored this grudge. And now they accuse me for revenge. I have no...
I want the woman you took.
I took no one. क्या नहीं समझाती?
What? Traded? Enslaved? Choose your words. But it doesn't matter. The matter ends here now, tonight.
And what if she doesn't want to go?
Then why don't you let her speak?
Speak? To tell you what? That she wants to return to poverty, shame, and disgrace in India?
She has a family. She has a mother back in India.
Ha! What family? Have they come searching for her?
I have no time for this, and let me tell you, time for you is running out as well.
Oh, look at Partition, boss, band kar liya apni. Dafo se mere ghar se.
Abu, what does this all mean?
Beta, it means that a child who was once your age, who was violently torn away from your family, would be returned back to them.
But then, what does this all mean for me?
For you? Do you know who she is?
No, how would I know?
Perhaps you know someone who is a Hindu, speaks some Gujarati or some Indian dialect.
No, we only speak Urdu here.
Then you need not worry.
Okay. 15 years. It's a long time.
Yes, 15 years is a long, long time. Don't you think her family has grieved long enough?
But what if she's dead or lost or somewhere else? Why here?
I'm not speaking without proof. I have the proofs here, right here. We have traced her to your father. Zia,
okay.
Zia, tell me. Does he employ foreign workers here?
Yeah, in the fields. But, they're Muslim.
All of them?
Yeah. Ami and I, we prepare gifts for them at the end of Ramzan for Eid. But what if she's one of those families who has a family and...
Tell me, how would you feel?
But what if she had a daughter? Would she want to leave her daughter for a mother who never came back for her?
You know who she is?
No, I don't know.
Child, there must be justice in this world.
Justice?
Tell me, who is this woman who sorts the crocus flowers?
I told you, she's my mother. I've known her my entire life.
Entire life. Well, that's just 14 years, bache. 14 years.
Aren't my 14 years with my mother more important than hers? With her mother who left her? That is, of course, if this were to happen to me.
You say left her, or was she taken away from her?
Okay. Let's just pretend if it were her. Though, of course, we know it's not. You plan to provide her justice by abducting her from us? It doesn't make sense to me.
Beta, please understand. Justice is not simple. It's not easy. I have an international law backing me up.
But she's my mother.
Not legally.
Well,
Any union done at the partition between a Hindu and a Muslim was not and is not legal.
legal or not, here I am.
I'm so sorry that I have to do this.
What? No, I lied. I was pretending. I don't know her. She's not my mother. I don't know her.
Where is your mother then?
I don't know.
Oi! Kavita Gyani, you haven't left yet?
I have not left, not without Sita. And when the car comes, both Sita and I will leave. So till then, let's try to manage the situation peacefully.
You will send her back as a polluted woman into a caste system that will shun her because she has been raped and has a Muslim child? That she will never see again. Yehi tu bolta hai? This is justice?
So what do you want? You want the world to forget that 100,000 women were never abducted, tortured, and just go merrily along?
Yes, rather than losing my mother.
She needs rehabilitation, Zia. We will take care of her.
Oi, rehabilitation from what?
Mental coercion.
Mental core?
Perhaps, Zia, she would have told you a story. Story of the Hindu goddess Sita, who was abducted and later rescued by Lord Rama. As descendants of Rama, we have to bring back every Sita that was alive, that is alive.
Then maybe you should learn some Islamic stories too. In our tradition, Mother Hajar searches the world for water to keep her son Ismail alive. She would never abandon her child.
Tell that to your grandmother. Tell that to your dadi.
Tell that to me.
Shall we divide her in half? The wisdom of Solomon, which is not part of your tradition, but is part of ours, determined that the winner is the person who has demonstrated love for the child.
Enough of this competitive storytelling. You understand? You are grown enough. This is not a child's play. This is matter of law and justice. And law says that she must be returned.
But we're free now.
The nations are free. The women are not.
Then I will go with her.
You cannot.
Why?
Because you're a Muslim. You belong here.
So is my mother, so is she.
Only through coercion and conversion.
Coercion? We fast together, we pray together, we fasten our veils together.
Exactly. My point exactly.
No.
मैंने बोल दिया तेरे को, this is a horrible mistake. मेरे घर से दफा हो जा. Get lost.
Look here, my friend. I will leave. In my place, police will come and take you away. And that would be worse for both of you. Your child will not have a father or a mother. Police will take her away and imprison you.
If Zara wants to go, take her with you.
Abu, no.
I said if.
Zara, Sita, why don't you speak up? You are safe now. We will take you home. Sita, I'm not here to arrest you. We are not here to arrest you. Look, Sita, don't you miss your family? Look, they have sent us to get you. Look, they have given me this photograph to locate you. Sita, we'll take you home. Okay, we'll take you to a refugee camp where you can earn your living, spinning and sewing. And then you can decide what to do.
Zara.
Ami?
Sita, please speak up.
I will speak. I will be silent no longer.
Ami, you can speak. I don't understand.
I was afraid. I live a life of fear.
We offer you safety.
You have been safe here with me.
I had too much fear as a child. I say that when I get married, I will be happy. Happy? Marriage? Yes. But for me, no. Unlucky, Sita, I am. Unlucky. I was getting ready for my marriage when it happened. My mother, her sisters, my girlfriends, they started to henna my nails for good luck. Then my girlfriend took out her camera to take a picture. I exclaimed, "Hands not done. Bad luck." She made a loud pop of light with the camera.
The photograph.
Yes. In that flash of light, we were blinded. They barged in at that moment. We ran, but they hit us, and we fell. But we were still alive. My sister and I, we hid and joined the Kathla line, already walking to go to somewhere we hoped more safe than where we were. We walked and walked and walked just to walk. As long as we walked, we were alive. As long as we were alive, What?
Mommy.
Zara,
Let us speak.
Then our men said that we had been dishonored, and they were ready to kill us for their honor. So they prepared a fire to burn us alive. Then the Muslims came and trampled the line, shouting screams of war. But the only sound I could hear was of the women crying, "Where are the children?" and the children crying for their mother. They left us for dead. The women raped, the children slaughtered, the elderly trampled.
Mommy.
I must have died. I thought I must have died. The buried, their bodies buried over me, the warm blood dripping down. I could barely breathe. I must have died. For how long I remained buried below, I do not know. Then I hear a muffled voice, and I feel the bodies over me being lifted. Then he drags me by the armpits like they drag bodies to the grave. And then I know I must be dead.
I saw her gasp for air.
And then he makes me cough up the dirt in my mouth and throat. He gives me a cloth to cover my grimy nakedness. He brings me here. He feeds me slowly with broth. I wash. He cares for me, and I heal. And then I know there is no God, no Hindu God to sacrifice women proclaiming Krishna, Rama, no Muslim God to trample and rape women proclaiming Allah, but
Zara, nahi.
He is good. God must be, can only be, in goodness itself. And so I stay here, and I'm blessed with a daughter.
Sita, you clearly need rehabilitation.
But it is not I who needs rehabilitation. It is my husband.
You just said he saved you. Why would he require rehabilitation?
Because I am Hindu, and he is Muslim.
Hindu? Me?
Yes, Hindu, and he is Muslim. That is why it is difficult for him to live like this. I see it. That is why he is sad. I have deprived him of a happy life.
Hey Zara, ये सच नहीं है. This is not true.
Suleiman, I can see your sadness even through joy.
What sadness, Zara? I have work, a home, and a family. We survived the partition, while many did not. Ya Allah, से मैं क्या मांग सकता हूँ और? What more can I ask for?
Me?
He is sad. I saw it in his eyes when he lifted me.
Abu?
It was concern, Zara. यही था प्यार. It was love.
Yes, a sad, sad love. When I saw this sadness, what could I say? What more could I say? What have I ever been able to say that could make a difference? When I saw this, I was silent. No more words could heal this wound. I have been silent since then.
Zara, ये जिंदगी हमने अपनाई है. We created this thing together.
You abducted her!
No!
Then why did you let her go?
बीमार थी. She was ill. She wouldn't have survived.
And later?
We married. Bloody baby, we had a child.
Abducted her. They raped her.
No, it was not him. So, why the sadness? I saved myself.
There's something I never told you, Zara. I could never tell you because I was afraid that then you would lose sight. That is, lose me in your sight, as well as your voice. That you had already lost, if I confess this.
No, but you saved me.
Yes,
And this is sad?
yes. Because if you had known, you would not look at me the same way. You would only see pain and suffering.
But you took care of me.
Why then did I not return you to your family?
Because you know, they would never have accepted me. I had been raped by a Muslim. Therefore, I was impure.
Well, what could be so bad to carry with you all this time?
Abu, you call me father? I'm your father? I don't know.
What?
I'm not sure.
I have known no other. Except that night.
Almost as Zara says. That is, with the attackers. The world had gone crazy. Murder, violence, no honor, no shame. And the women were objects, only tools for revenge. The Hindus had raided our village, taken women, my young sister, my mother, and we planned our revenge. We heard that Kafla line was passing through a nearby village. We had planned the attack.
No, this cannot be true.
Hey, Zara, ये आसान नहीं है मेरे लिए. This is not easy. That the Kafla would be mostly women and children suited our intentions quite well. My home had been attacked when a neighboring Hindu group raided us and violated our women. And here we found the opportunity to restore our honor.
Please continue.
I was rabid. This wolf on the loose. Kutta jaise. They had taken my wife and child, gone screaming. And I could do nothing. Now was the opportunity to restore our honor. I planned to rape a Hindu woman. The least I can do for compensation.
Wife?
Child?
Yes, both dead! I found their bodies mangled with the others!
This is beyond sad.
Let me speak. I went with the others. No. I led the others. I remember the screaming as we approached. We lunged at the women. We grabbed, and our bodies were our weapons. It was I who raped you.
No. No. You saved me.
No! Yes! No!
I don't understand.
I came back after the rampage. The others disappeared. I don't know why I returned. I felt heavy. This act did not restore my honor. I didn't feel victorious or vindicated. I felt disgraced. I went back. I saw the bodies. I breathed the stench. I sat down and wept.
There is more, isn't there?
हाँ. जब मैं गया था, I was there. I heard a groan. My head was spinning. I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was my own. Who else could have been in the fields of slaughter? I heard it. I listened. I followed. Doing the searching. I located it. Oh, how could this be? It was the woman I had raped. How how cruel is God? But then I thought, how kind also.
But I don't remember any of this.
That is why you haven't spoken. You became silent. I grieved. When I saw you then, I knew that God had given me another chance to make up for my crime and save your life. This time with goodness. But how could that be if you became pregnant with a rapist child? I worked for you to care about me. I had no hope that you could ever love me, given what you had been through, and accept a marriage. So you would be able to love the child too, as your own. As your own deception? Yes. But whom did I deceive but myself?
And me.
You heard him, Sita. Now let us go.
Wait, but
Sita, are you coming?
you look to me to choose?
You must choose.
What great cruelty are you people capable of?
I choose? As a little girl, I was not allowed to choose whether to go to school. As a girl, who to marry or whether to marry. And now, you ask me to choose or you'll send the police? And you, that I was the way to ease your conscience for the very evil you committed against me. Did I have a choice then? How very generous of you to allow me to choose now. I should be grateful to you all. But no one ever has asked me. I did choose. I have made dark, cruel choices. I do remember now being dragged down. Our kafilah line heard the sound of the horses galloping towards us. We ran. We gathered our saris, bearing our limbs. But someone stepped on mine, and I fell face forward. I do remember now, feeling a knee in my back. I struggled, but the sari had wound around my arms. I tried to gulp for air. When I felt, no, I will not relive it here. I choose not to.
Zara, please.
Let us speak.
How I wish I could die. I did not even have a choice then. Yanked up from the bodies above me, you chose me, that I should live. But you chose to keep this part of the truth from me, living a lie that I thought was sadness. Your kindness, another lie, allowed me to choose, to allow the life that grew within me and bring into being this life into this cruel world.
She kept you alive through hope.
She had no choice. No choice, no voice. Silence. Now, I have no choice but to choose. I must choose now. I must break the silence of my life. I cannot go with either of you. I choose go with the one who also had no choice in her part or her past, but can choose her future. If she will have me, her choice, my daughter. What? You expect me to carry this pain with you? The suffering of both of you? No. Your identities, they're locked into hatred, revenge, and violence, in action or in word, or mother, in silence. You are the victim? Your compassion expressed in silence?
चुप कर जा, क्या बोल रही है? Never speak to your mother again like that!
You know, every morning I go to collect water for you at the Muslim well. One day, I go to the Muslim well and I was waiting for my friend to fill her bucket. I asked her, why do we have two wells in one village? She puts her pails down, leans over, and whispers to me that their well, the Hindu well, is impure, that is polluted. But then I wondered, why would they drink from a polluted well? So I asked her. She just laughs, picks up her pails, and walks away. Now, it's my turn at the Muslim well. But I have to understand why. So, I decide to go to the Hindu well. I thought we grow the same vegetables, we eat the same spices, but the water is polluted? They don't seem ill. So, as I was approaching the Hindu well, I saw a woman there. She shouts at me, "Stand back!" motioning the other women around her. "Muslim, meat eater, she's gonna pollute our well." I got scared. I run back to her Muslim well.
Dekha, so you learn. We have customs and traditions.
Customs? Traditions?
Given by Allah.
Isn't the same water given to all of us by God? You act as if the well is a source of water, rather than the earth it springs from.
We live together as Muslims and Hindus, peacefully here in our village, because of those separate wells and boundaries too.
Separate wells? They're not separate wells. You act as if you drink water from your own well, as if it's the only one that's pure, and only theirs is polluted. The truth is that they're both poisoned with the dark blood of murder and revenge that runs deep beneath this earth. These were the waters that I was born from. Hindu, Muslim.
Chup kar le! Shut your mouth!
You will choke on these waters, Abu. You will choke on these waters. I cannot live here anymore. Two nations, two worlds, two wells, two buckets, two parents. Now tell Solomon to cut this child in half. Look, two babies. Now do you recognize your child?
Please stop. We will work this out.
Work what out? Give you back your youth? Give Pakistan back its peace? Give India back its unity? It's more easier to turn those rivers back that were polluted by you than to work this problem out.
No, daughter. Your parents are not to blame for everything wrong in this world.
What are you saying? Not responsible? What about the little girl who'd been longing to hear her mother's voice until she learned that she, me, your beloved, had been conceived in an act of brutality? Hindu, Muslim, what does this all mean? What does this all mean?
Bas kar lo. Please, do not disgrace your parents in front of a stranger.
I will not live here anymore. I cannot live here anymore. You have made me an outcast.
No, daughter, please do not take this rash decision.
I am Indian and I am Pakistani. I am Hindu and I am Muslim. In which waters can I live?
Oh, my precious daughter, please.
And so I cannot bear either of you. I choose this stranger. Take me to the refugee camp. Teach me to dance, to sing, oh no. I can see by your face that you will not take me. You can take a mother from her daughter, but not the child who wants to be taken.
It's the law. I cannot.
The law? You say you've come here for justice? But you trade justice and injustices as if there were potatoes in the market. One for the mother, none for the daughter. What about paying in souls? Take me to redeem the sins of my parents.
क्या बात कर रही है? What are you saying?
You have made me the ultimate untouchable. I cannot live here anymore. I must go.
Please, then stay with me. Don't go.
Stay with us.
No, it is now time to create a new story.
No, you can stay with us. Do not go to the refugee camp.
The refugee camp or out. I will not live here anymore. I will create a new ending to Solomon's old story when the two women came to stop the child.
Take it. Okay. We'll take it. We'll see what we can do.
Come with you? I cannot come with you. You took 15 years to find my mother. To be stuck in your world of social work. What a prize I would be, huh?
What do you want?
I want to create a new world where not a Hindu in Pakistan or a Muslim in India, but a world where I can live without separate boundaries, so that perhaps I won't be raped and disabled like you, or regretful and violent like you, but maybe I can feel alive and loving.
You are overwrought. Please take rest.
Rest?
The car is coming.
I cannot take rest. It is time for redemption. It's time for me to go. Abu, Ammi, I must go. I must go.
God, no.
I don't know how I live, but I know I will redeem those blossoms. I'll redeem those blossoms that you've saved for me, and those saffron stamens. I will negotiate my passage with those. And my dowry, that will be my last request from you.
Zara, she's decided. मैं सच बोल चुका हूँ. I have told the truth. There is no lie that can hold her here any longer. But Zara, no, that is not right. I will call you by your name. There is no more hiding the truth. मैं झूठ नहीं बोल सकता. Sita, please stay here with me.
Solomon, you cannot call me Sita. It will put us at risk in this Muslim town.
You said us, Sita. Now, the only thing that will tie you to me is the truth. If you stay, I will honor you. My dear Sita, our fearless daughter is proof of our redemption.
It is a strange, strange thing. Violence, greed, revenge. They never give us the happiness they promise. When can we ever let it go? Z, my daughter, go. Find your life. My first words to you are go. I cannot hold on to you anymore with my silence. But I can free you with my voice.
Mommy,
But I will stay. I choose to stay with my husband.
Sita,
The car has arrived. I must go. I'll take care of the paperwork.
Ammi, this is the first time I've heard you say my name. I love you, Ammi.
But I
Me?
May I paint your hands?
With henna? Oh, of course, me.
Yes, it is a mother's duty to paint her daughter's hands before.
I would be honored for you to paint my hands on me.
I love you, Z. My dear daughter, maybe that man who was here, he can take our photo. He said how much you looked like me. We can make another photograph.
And this time, we'll paint the entire hands, not just the fingertips.
Yes. Let us raise them
Together, in celebration.